BC's finance minister says happy economic days are here again. Colin Hanson is pointing to several indicators he says show that BC's growth is back on the upswing. But if that's the case, does BC still need the harmonized sales tax? A News legislature reporter Shachi Kurl has that story.
Okay, by now we have figured out that like the rain, the HST is something hundreds of thousands of British Columbians do not welcome. But like the rain, the Campbell government says it's something we need for growth. In fact, the province tells us that with a $1.6 billion cash infusion from the federal government and a tax-friendly policy for BC's big businesses, the harmonized sales tax is the best possible shot of tonic for an ailing BC economy. But even before the HST is implemented, the finance minister is now saying the worst could officially be over.
I think this is the first time that we've seen several indicators all looking quite positive for British Columbia at the same time.
Among those signs of economic life, more demand for building permits, lumber mills reopening, and more tourists visiting BC. The opposition NDP says don't give the Campbell government credit for what appears to be the beginning of the end of a long economic winter.
They did precious little other than just ride it out.
But they can't deny that a heartbeat is starting to return to a once flatlining economy. Still, if that's the case, why do we even need the HST?
We don't need it being done the way it's been done. We don't need it being done in the fact that a government running for re-election says they're not contemplating it and then immediately turns around and does it.
We don't need the HST. I'm all in favor of having it abolished. We're having a hard enough time living on what we are earning right now.
Oh, I think that we want to make sure that British Columbia is a growing economy in the decade to come. The HST is the single biggest thing that will drive that.
So maybe think of it like manure. It may stink, but the provincial government's promise is it will bring better days to come. We'll see.
Interesting analogy. Shachi Kurl joins us now with more on this story. Shachi?
Well, Eric, just some other economic indicators that Colin Hanson was talking about today. The Conference Board of Canada says BC's economy should grow by 3.8% this year, and the Canada Housing and Mortgage Corporation says this province will lead the country in housing starts. But that said, don't look to the province to start loosening its purse strings and start offering more money to all those social and community groups that have been hit very hard by funding cuts in the last 18 months. As a result of that good news, for that to happen, the government says its revenues have to increase, and that hasn't happened yet.
And we haven't heard the last of the anti-HST campaign yet either.
No way.
Shachi Kurl reporting. Thank you, Shachi.
You're welcome.